Alright, back to Dark Souls 2. Did you do anything differently in your New Game Plus run that you did not do or get to do in your first run? That's what I would like to know. How people keep that game fresh is a bit of a mystery to me. Also bought yourself an Xbox Series X for upcoming birthdays. You got to enjoy Sekiro in 4K. Huzzah for that as well. I have a birthday coming up next month, so that's exciting for me, I guess, as well. Probably won't be getting anything as extravagant as that, but I have need of things like nose hair trimmers. I'd be very excited to get that. My nose gets so itchy from all the nose hairs. Maybe you didn't need to know that, but it's true. It's life. That's life. This is Walgreens. Always offline in Dark Souls 2. Continue. Shakespeare's is now the Mirror Knight. 221. Level 221. 73 hours. That's a lot. Dark Souls 2 is a hefty game. For sure. To be sure. I do want to change a little bit my camera direct. There we go. That's better. I would always prefer to be more central in my own camera. Also, behold, we are here in Majula. Welcome back to Majula, everyone. Majula Mondays, everyone. It's beautiful here. And behold the dual wielding. Makes me sad that we need so much endurance in order to do it. But makes some sense, I guess. There has to be some balancing, I suppose. But, you know, the more broken your build can be, the funner it is. The more fun, anyway. I'm definitely on that side of things. People who say that games are only fun when balanced don't know the joy of absolutely destroying a difficult game with a terribly broken build. I enjoy that. Far more than being challenged. Just saying. Yeah, power stancing indeed. We just got our second thorn weapon. Thorn sword. Thorn greatsword. What's it called? Thorned greatsword, yes. We do need more petrified dragon stones, which I did not expect I would need so many of. But here we are. I do regret upgrading my mirror shield so much. I mean, this was supposed to be the Mirror Knight playthrough, but the mirror shield sucks. It's not a 100% damage block weapon, shield. It has good magic defense, but it's not even the most magically defensive shield we've got. And it's incredibly heavy. Like, it is too heavy. Like, the Watch Dragon Parma, well, unupgraded, is almost as good as the King's Mirror +5. So sad. But it's very fun. Dual wielding. So that's what we'll be doing for the rest of this playthrough, if I can hack it. Haha.
You again.
Let us purchase. Oh, we're full up of those. Oh, we're full up of those. Good. I've been doing well. Reminds me of your Dark Souls 2 strength playthrough. Power stancing, 2 gut swords. That does seem to be an extremely popular build. I did it one time, and it was not as overpowered as I had expected it would be. The gut swords are really good, but power stancing them is pretty tough to get to until you're in New Game Plus, and by that time, the damage of Greatsword, combined with its slowness, is not as great as it would seem. At least to me. It was harder than my rapier playthrough, and my spear playthrough of recent memory. Alright, Shrine of Amana. This blessed place. I say that ironically. No! Okay, that's one way to skip an area. Why is it I always fall off in the Shrine of Amana? Morticus! Why, hello, my good red bow-tied Federalist. How do you do, my friend? How do you do? Always a pleasure and an honor to have you. Marvelous Monday. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2 and my Mirror Knight playthrough. Not even a two-shot. Oh my gosh. New Game Plus is a pain. Super sleepy today. I see. I have definitely been feeling that myself of late. But I'm glad you're here. Glad you're up. Taking care of yourself, I shouldn't wonder. May the good Lord wake you up if need be. Took like a 2-hour nap earlier. Haven't really done anything today and still want to go back to bed. That's me every day. Morticus. Especially last week. I had to take off so much. Also, I had a bunch of weird cold symptoms. Like really extreme cold. But I'm back to it now. But may the good Lord give you grace to do what you need to do today. If you need to do anything. Let us all do our best to be our best. To the glory of God. By the grace of God. Ironically, I feel like just two-handing is going to be better. Instead of dual wielding. What? Yep, that's just as good. Takes less stamina too. Ow, ow, ow. Does the same amount of damage. That's something that is very disappointing for me. Is dual wielding is not that much more damage in this game than two-handing. It's basically one-handing two weapons, right? So you end up getting just about the same amount of damage. Slightly more, but not by much. It's a massive disappointment to me. I never really knew how to dual wield, or tried to, back in the day, in my first like 2 or 3 playthroughs. When I found out, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a gut sword build, because that seems to me the most broken thing. And yeah, it's just like the difference between 1.5 extra damage from two-handing and what was it? Like 1.75 damage from dual wielding. That's what it seems like anyway. I do feel like two-handing, or dual wielding, should do at least double damage. That would seem to make no sense. And two-handing should not do double damage. Like, two-handing in every Souls game is kind of a thing to do. Even in Dark Souls 2. Because you don't have to waste your weight equip load. Also, I need magic resistance. I didn't have that on? Seriously? Okay, we're not going to get everything, all the items. We're going to speed through to the bosses. That is the point. getting to the end of the main game as swiftly as I can. Well, not as swiftly, but without doing optional content. Of course, Dark Souls 2 is weird in that almost anything can be optional content. You only need a certain soul memory in order to get past the mid-game.
Welcome, lads. Welcome back, boys. Welcome back.
Welcome back, boys. Welcome back. What is that from? Solomon SK, greetings and salutations, my friend. Hello. Ooh, abstract stuff. Yes, Game Ninja, I feel like two-handing is more versatile in Elden Ring. It really is. It really is. You don't have to have, like, almost double the levels in order to wield whatever it is you're wielding in both hands. One shot. That feels good. Solomon SK asks, how are you feeling? I am feeling a little better. I'm still under the weather. My voice is still plagued by... Hello. Is that chest always there? Voice is still plagued by drainage and cold symptoms, but I'm doing my best. I took Dayquil and my supplements and coffee, so I'm doing okay today. What? Thank you for asking, however, Solomon SK. How are you? Hang in there. Glad to hear that. At least. Is this the boss already? Another one of those fake out fog doors. I'm not sure whether I like those or don't. Dark Souls 1 had those. Demon Souls had those. M&C Gamers, thank you for the loyal lurkage, my friends. Thanks a lot. You enjoy that lurkage. 18k. We need what? 120,000 to level now. Boy. Bakush Taboo. Okay, let's test this, shall we? Attacking, two-handed, 614. Oh boy, I have too many weapons. Look at all this stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh, there. Should probably die before we get the full. Yeah, okay, that was not a very good test. Let's see. How do I... There we go. Doing okay, got arthritis, some money, you know, and trying to hang in there. Arthritis in your knees. I'm sorry to hear about that arthritis. I pray that you can find some good ways of dealing with it. The Lord heal you swiftly, my friend. Heal you completely at that. Yeah, 432 with this weapon. Oh, hi. This place is nutsy. Keeping you in my prayers, Xanadu Peach, as always. Nerd. Oh, hi. What? Okay. I don't remember this. Even they have a chain. The invader has a chain. Go! Woo! Indeed, Giyusen. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Marvelous Monday. This is indeed Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. I'm dead. Okay, it's fine. This place. Wow. It's hard in the normal game, let alone New Game Plus, which is what we are in. Nice armor. Yes, the Mirror Knight armor is my favorite in this game, I believe. It's the shiniest. Whatever is the shiniest armor set in any Souls game, that's going to be my favorite set. Yeah. Therefore, in Dark Souls 3, the Outrider Knight set is my favorite. Man, it's not even full kill. Oh, goodness. I do have to upgrade the second weapon, but... it is significantly better. 100. It's like 1/7 extra damage. She just phased into the floor. Like the walls of Jericho just went straight down. That's hilarious. Anyway. It was a good death. Thank you, Gyusen. No! Bloodborne? Good question. What is my favorite armor set in Bloodborne? The Canehurst set is the shiniest, and I do love that set. It's beautiful. And elegant! So elegant! But I'm not sure if that is technically my favorite. I do love Eileen the Crow's set. See, the fact that it's not set in medieval times mean the armor is not really focused on being shiny, or plate metal, or what could be plate metal in like a medieval or Renaissance era. Well, that was easy. They didn't... Oh, that was just an NG plus enemy. Interesting thing about this game, in lore, this area is probably what remains of Light Town. It's been cleansed, but it also does still have the Pyromancer's dwelling in it, which is a fascinating idea. They've been hiding down here all this time. Shadow Tuner! Salutations! Greetings! Salutations. I think the Brass Knight set is the shiniest in Dark Souls 1, is it not? Yeah, it is extremely shiny. Oh, come off it. I am excessively greedy in all Souls games, because greed is speed. At least it gets the combat done faster. If you win. Otherwise it's just greed and you die. Okay, well. I'm gonna die again. Okay, I need to kill all the magicians, the witches. Let's see, what did I use last time in Dark Souls 1? I love the regular knight set in Dark Souls 1, along with Knight Solaire's helm. Bucket helm with knight armor. Maybe use light armor. Is that back seating I see, Gyusen? Also, we are at moderate equip load, so there's no need. The Gordon Gecko of Dark Souls. Greed is good. One could say that, yes. That's one reason why I love Bloodborne so much. It actually rewards you for aggressive style of gameplay. Okay, come. Dark Souls 2 does reward more defensive style of play. I like that too, but not as much. It's just different. Oh, hello. What? Oh. Missed with one of the things. Ouch! Cheeky little hit. Ugh! I've forgotten the timings. I always get hit by that first one. I don't imagine, I never imagined that these guys could be so swift. That pulled me to him, did it not? That's okay. Glug. This is the Mirror Knight playthrough, after all. I'm not changing armor for anything. Indeed, I've spent so many points, stat-wise, on upgrading my vitality so that I could wear this and use a shield and sword and wear the armor without being over-encumbered. So, and I've actually played through this game quite a few times with over-encumbered status. So I'm used to it, really, by this point. Don't like the losing a portion of your health every time you die in this game. Yeah, it does feel very bad. Feels negative, right? It's like, oh no, I'm being punished on top of dying? Ugh. And on top of losing my souls? But it is a weird thing, because it is true that you don't lose all of your health, so it's or half of your health, rather. So it is less punishing than Demon Souls. Because in Demon Souls you lose it all immediately. But at the same time, it feels more depressing when you do die multiple times in a row, because it's then every time you're losing something more. Which feels worse than losing it all at once, because then you're just like, okay, it's gone. You know? It's a strange psychological tick, where Dark Souls 2's less punishing method of after-death punishment actually feels worse. To me, anyway. But by the same token, you don't have to use the Ember or Humanity or Human Effigy in Dark Souls 2 and Stone of Ephemeral Eyes in Demon Souls as often in Dark Souls 2. Like, in Demon Souls, you die once, you lose it all, you have to use a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes to get your health back. And those are even more limited in Demon Souls. You can infinitely grind them in Black World Tendency in certain levels, but that is not that is not much of a reward. Yeah, just one-handing is better. You could just go one-handed, like so. Dual rapiers are so OP in DS2. Yes, I've got to do that one day. I did do a rapier playthrough. I don't think I wielded them. I don't remember what I did for that. That was a long time ago. I wish rapiers were that good in Dark Souls 1 or 3. Rapiers are fine in Dark Souls 1, but in Dark Souls 3, they suck. Horrible. Makes me so sad. It's because they changed the damage type, and its effects on armored opponents. Because I think in Dark Souls 2, stabby weapons are good against armored opponents, which makes sense because if you have good crit damaging weapons and thrust weapons, you can get into the chinks of armor, right? Hello. But in Dark Souls 3, they moved it around so that... Heck yes, I'm summoning. Lone Hunter Schmidt! Schmidt! In Dark Souls 3, it is clubs and heavy weapons like that that do more damage to armored foes. Hello, Lone Hunter Schmidt. I agree, I was disappointed in Dark Souls 3 rapiers. It was so sad, man. I did enjoy my rapier playthrough of Dark Souls 3, but boy howdy, it was nothing but a challenge run. I don't think that I even was able to defeat the twin demon princes with the rapiers. I think I just gave up. Can agree with that in DS3 PvE. Yes. Another R1! Welcome! Always pleased to have more R1s in the chat. Get out of my face, you arch drakes! Ah, I'm dead. I'm so dead. They are so fast. Teetering on. Hello again, Charles Chillbanks, the chilliest of the Quasars. Yes, that is I. It is me, myself. Sarah is always a good time. An excellent, rollicking, romping time. I'm gonna take another bite of my sandwich. Thanks for that, Solomon. Thanks a lot. Are you looking forward to Wo Long? No! I am not. I played the demo, and I hated Neo. I mean, I liked it, but I hated it. So I'm not playing Wo Long, which is just a more complicated, crazy Neo. That game is going to be so darn hard. And while I love Souls games, I don't love them for their challenge. I love them for their game design in general. The gameplay is straightforward and simple, not complex and... You know, I've talked about this a lot, but Neo's not my jam. Much more in like an MMORPG style gamer than, oh my gosh, than an action gamer. So I love Dark Souls for its RPG mechanics mostly. Action RPG mechanics. Nope. Bip. Bop. How are you, Charles? I am doing okay. Not terrible. I have been better, but I've also been worse. Doing my best to make sure I'm not too tired and not too sick. Taking my medicine and my coffee. So I'm hanging in there. Hello! Ow. In Pharaoh, you're about to build a pyramid complex to Pharaoh Khufu and his son Khafre on the plateau outside Rosja, also known as Giza. Ever heard of it? Yes. You are building the pyramids of Giza. That's exciting. Beautiful. I would love to actually go there one day. In the Valley of Kings. Didn't like having to use different stances in Neo. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine. Because it is a more complex... It's just a more complex style of gameplay. But on top of that, they had magic, a magic system, a ninja magic system, as well as spirit animal, and... like, oh my gosh, so many systems. Upgrades and blacksmithing, and it's too much, man. I could not get into Neo even after I beat it. I was like, I don't know half of what the systems do in this game, and I don't want to find out. It's too much work. And it seems like Wo Long is going to have even more systems, which is insane. But if you love the Neo-style gameplay, you're going to have a lot to sink your teeth into. Because at least you know, for a fact, that Wo Long Dynasty is going to have depth of gameplay. So much to do and figure out. Can I even walk through this? Barely. Okay. Made it though. Okay. Yeah, I should kill those two first. Oh boy. They will come and get me, won't they? Why did I roll there? It has been over a week since I played this. There's no way. Oh, yeah, okay. Sheesh. You know, I could try to just despawn some enemies. Never thought of Souls games as hardcore games. They're more hard because of how the mechanics and level design fit together. I mean, that is what makes them hardcore, right? I mean, they do have that that quality of having that archaic design sense. Sheesh! Dark Souls games are just following old gameplay style trends of like the 90s and early 2000s, which was to make things harder so that you would have to play the same level over and over again so that they would, you know, keep you hooked for a longer period of time with the challenge. That's how most games back in the day were made. A lot of them for the sake of arcade games, and then that was kind of just a tradition later on. Sheesh. That was so terribly. Yeah, they are hard games, Souls games, for sure. But at least they have an ability there for you to grind and upgrade yourself in many ways to make it easier. Dynamic difficulty, as they say. And of course, the level design does all play into the difficulty. This place is way worse than New Game Plus. Come, come. Come, come, my friend. Game is so good in making you feel like you're building history. Nice. Valley of Kings is not on the original Pharaoh. It was included in the DLC Cleopatra, though, where you build the tombs at the Valley of the Kings. Nice. At least it's included somewhere. I mean, if you're not building in the Valley of Kings, what are you doing in a Pharaoh game? Isn't it about the pharaohs? Oh my gosh, I hate these macemen. Okay, at least I didn't get killed by that. Nope. Wow. Wonder why the Egyptians stopped building pyramids. That's a good question. I think after a certain point, it became clear that the manpower and wealth and oppression of the people was not worth the giant tombs. That's my guess. I know we actually have that information, don't we? As to what happened, like what the era was when they actually stopped building more. Like the last tomb that was built was, oh, what's his name? Tutankhamun's tomb, right? Or am I wrong about that? Egyptian history is not my strong suit. But I would like it to be, I think. That'd be nice. Fun to know all the ancient mysteries of Egypt. Oh, ouch. Oh, wow. I'm so bad at this. Holy crap. Let's just circumnavigate that giant completely. Yeah. Forget him, am I right? Nice. Eh. Okay. This is ridiculous. I have so little health. Glug. Feel so full right now, Amadeus. Stuffed yourself with fish and chips for lunch. That sounds delish. Absolutely delish. I miss fish and chips. Can't have fried breaded things now. Now that we know that I am quite sensitive to bread. Wheat. No! Oh my goodness. No! Where? Back to tapping? No. It's now for the happy cook. Okay. What was that? Oh. There are a lot of... Forlorn again. Alright, let's fight inside if we have to. Where is he? I mean, I guess this is a good way to farm embers. Just keep getting invaded by the Forlorn. Something I'm noticing is no matter how much adaptability you have, you still get hit at the end of your roll. Makes me realize just how nice the iframes are in Elden Ring. Holy cow. The invader banished. Huzzah! Charles wins. Again! Yes, some say the technology was lost, others say that it was too expensive and they wanted to worship the gods in more affordable ways. To be fair, no one could top the Pyramid of Khufu, so I guess that's a factor. Yeah, how are you going to beat that? On Pharaoh, the pyramids of later missions are made out of mud bricks and not of stone. Already they were trying to cut on expense. Yes, indeed, if that is indeed accurate. Which, you know, according to the Bible, they were using more mud bricks at the time of the Israelites living there. Miss Fish and Chips been a while. Yes, best stuff. Why did you turn away, you silly Miranite? Wah! Yeah, whenever he runs up to me, my character turns away from him. It's weird. Okay, next. Oh no, all three of them are coming. Urgh. What? I like rebounded off of something. This was a bad way to come. Why can they run through here? That's what I want to know. With the upgrades of the new system, I'm noticing weather effects and cloth physics to a greater degree in Sekiro. It's really impressive. It is! Sekiro is really good looking. Way better than Elden Ring, in my opinion. By a pretty obvious margin. Also, pyramids are huge come and steal me for thieves, so they preferred burying themselves in valleys more hard to access. That makes sense. That does make sense. What we could do is just put on this. This would help. Yeah. Faster recovery is good recovery. Oh, gracious. What? That was odd. Ow. What? Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. I could try running through them all. But I have so... my stamina, man. Where are my backstabs, man? Nowhere to be found. Okay. Not going to fight him. Can you actually get on top of this? Come get me. Come get me. Where did you come from? That's definitely some cruelty in this game's design. Constant chained AI that when one enemy aggroes you, another one from across the map aggroes. Like, you could never be prepared for that. I'd imagine, quote-unquote, pyramids were ridiculously expensive to build, but basically they were shiny beacons saying, hey, look at me, I've got a load of treasure here, come help yourselves. Even in the pharaoh times, tomb robbers were a problem. You don't want to enter the afterlife with just the bandages you're wearing. So the move to hide their tombs became the logical move to make. Yes, indeed. Grave robbers. I mean, even in the 19th century and 20th century, robbing the, the tombs of the pyramids is a very, very exciting archaeological pastime. This belongs in a museum. Should just leave it there, I guess. To be fair, pyramids are beautiful, but also stupid if you want secrecy. You want to save your savings for the field of reeds. Yes. Exactly. Giant monuments to the obvious greed and power of the kings that were entombed in them. And who had them built, to be sure. Whoa! Okay, let's see. This is quite the puzzle. There's giant monuments to... oh, a whole lot of Archdrake stuff. To the arrogance of their builders. Notorious Quran! Greetings and salutations! How do you do? Yes, ziggurats had more sense to them. Highly defensible positions with religious and traditional sacrificial qualities. Hold on. Why? Why? Where is the end of this road? Okay. Drat! It's in front of you. I'm so dead again. Really? That hit me. Oh, that's not a staircase. Okay. I need to find a good way to kite them. Something to hit them with. Doing great, Notorious. I'm very glad to hear that. What about you? I am hanging in there. Doing my best, my friend. Thank you for asking. Pleased to have you with us. Last week was very difficult physically, so I can't really apologize for not streaming so much. But I'm glad to be back. My voice has been out for the past week and still is to a certain degree. I'm just hanging in there as best I can. That is so much damage. Counter damage. What about you? Oh my gosh. Yeah, there comes a time when even with the best magic resistance, the difficulty of New Game Plus just overpowers everything. Can't get any backstabs anymore. Do you warm up your voice before streams? I try to, yes. But when there's just so much phlegm and drainage, warming up doesn't really do much. You know what I mean? 'Cause that's my issue, is my throat constantly getting stuck on all kinds of obstacles in my way. Like, sometimes I feel like my voice is very dry. But at the same time, I have too much phlegm. Doesn't make any gosh darn sense. Why are you aiming that way? Where's a good way to run? There's a stair there. Got him. Can I make it all the way there without getting killed? Probably not. He's almost dead. His speed, even in water, so bogus. Don't like the theory that says the technology for building the pyramids was lost. Like, imagine the fact Egyptians lived amongst its past glory without being able to top it. Must be a grim sight, like the Romans of the last days of the Empire. Indeed. I mean, the technology was definitely lost, because scientists today still debate about how the heck they were made. I think there are very good theories about how they were made, but they're not conclusive. I do believe that, you know, there's nothing supernatural going on about how the pyramids were made. Most They're always interesting conspiracy theories, like if giants truly existed during that time, maybe they could have helped. You know, I like that, but it's like, well, I don't know. I think everyone was either smaller at the time or larger, but would that make a difference with such massive pyramids? The technology was not lost, it just was left with the Goa'uld. Yes. Well, it's like... Also, I think the ambition, to a degree, was lost to create such wonders of the world just for the sake of a tomb. Goa'uld took off in their spaceships. I'm not familiar with the term Goa'uld. Yeah, they're self-healers. Do they heal anyone else? Doesn't seem like it. I made it, friends. I made it. Okay. Plunge attack, please. Yes! I got a plunge attack! Huzzah! Finally! Oh my gosh. Plunge attacks are so hard to do in this game. Alright, made it through. Praise Jesus. We still have a bit to go before the next bonfire, but I'm confident we can make it. Yes. I mean, we all know they were made as landing platforms for spaceships. Whoa. I really like the idea that the Star of David are two pyramids, one inverted over another, and that's heaven and earth coming together. The earthly Jerusalem and the heavenly Jerusalem. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Nothing can top the movie 10K BC when they portrayed mammoths being used to build the pyramids. Mammoths! I think I've seen that, actually. Maybe not the whole movie, but I've seen, like, pictures of that. It's like, really? Really? Alright. Time to begin throwing things. Forever. This is the most bogus part of this game. I mean, I've said that a lot, but it's just like an enemy that causes everything to break in your way and you can't pass without killing it. It's like, come on, man. That is so stupid. Yeah, I need all the help I can get. Felicia the Brave. Goa'uld is a reference to the main bad alien race in the TV show Stargate SG-1. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't watched that much Stargate. I'm kind of sad about that, but at the same time, the writing of that show is so inconsistent. Like, not the plot of it, but specifically the dialogue I found so cringy. So much needless, witty banter. I don't know. Some people like that. I disliked it about the show. It's very silly. Even if the events that are happening are extremely serious and dire and dark. But I like the Egyptian side of things, like ancient Egypt, but in space. It's pretty cool. I do like that. I think I saw the first episode, like the pilot episode. Oh no! Phantom Felicia the Brave is already vanquished? Heavens. They're too fast! Get wrecked. I don't even need to pick all this stuff up. I'm just doing it. Petrified Dragon! Blah! That's good. I guess it is worthwhile to pick it up. Huzzah! Red Iron Twin Blade, Soul of Brown Knight. Nice. Actually took turns writing the shows? Oh, gotcha. Yep. Like it because it was very non-thinking. Yeah. a good show to just... I mean, here's the thing. They have some very high concept ideas in that, which make you want to think. But then the dialogue is so stupid sometimes. It's like, why am I thinking anymore? I regret. I regret. Je regrette. Peculiar Kindalure. I remember him. He is peculiar. What is that hat he's wearing? Oh my gosh! He just took out some cats and just shot me! Oh my gosh. Just bang! Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. Dude. What the heck? But yeah, I also like Babylon 5. It has much drier dialogue, which ends up making it a bit more boring. But I somehow prefer that. But yeah, one of these days when I'm bored and I don't have too many anime that I want to watch, I'll probably take up Stargate. I remember watching the cartoon for Stargate and enjoying it. But then I look back on it every once in a while and I'm like, oh boy, this is the worst. Yeah, Babylon 5 is very dry. It really is. Some of those episodes are just such a slog. Yeah, I think you watched most of it. It is eminently watchable. You watch it because of the cool space station most of the time, and you leave having enjoyed the soap opera of it. It's interesting. It's like the StarCraft. It's not StarCraft. Ugh, it's like the StarCraft that never was. It's basically just Star Trek. Oh man, what's the name of that? The one that takes place entirely on a space station. Near the end of when Star Trek was good. Deep Space Nine. Thank you, Elfie. Thank you very much. Deep Space Nine. It's like a slightly worse, more tedious Deep Space Nine. I don't know about worse, it's just different. Way more political than even Deep Space Nine was. Deep Space Nine was so emotional compared to Babylon 5. But yeah, gotta give props to any show with Babylon in the title. That takes some guts, I must say. And for the show to actually be good and have Babylon in the title, that's even more impressive. Okay. I was a bit disappointed when I actually started watching, oh boy, Battlestar Galactica, the original, because it starts so strong. It's so cool. Like pyramid cities in space, amazing ship design, character design, and then it devolves into that. Oh no! Okay, I really need to figure out how to do this. I did also just get the full series of Andromeda for Christmas, and it is very much more B. B? Sadly, Charles, it is time for bed. Hope you have a great stream. Speak soon. God bless. Thanks for watching. Fare thee well. Have an excellent night. M&C gamers, my mods and friends. God bless you. Fare thee well. Ryan IDC, just folding Ornstein and Smo. Easy boss. Congratulations, Ryan IDC, with your relations. Defeated Ornstein and Smo. Huzzah. You have earned your right to be called a Souls player. I guess. I don't know. I mean, back in the day, it was like less than 50% of people ever beat Ornstein and Smo. So congrats, congrats. B. Oh, grade B, I get it. Sorry. Not entirely following today. I did take my lion's mane, though. So I don't know what's going on. Bad acting, mediocre writing, but still just barely worth watching. Yes, I remember friends being into Andromeda, and I was much less interested in it. I mean, basically the only reason my friends watched it is because it's like, it's a sci-fi show. More, please. More sci-fi, please. And that's fair enough, but you know, not all sci-fi shows are created equal. Just took you 4 tries. Nice. Nice, Ryan IDC. Very nice. Ooh! We had more trouble with the gargoyles, eh? I love that, though. I love how everyone has such a... I mean, sometimes the same, but such unique experiences with every Souls boss. It's cool to see. Okay, that's a lot of counter damage. Run! Oh, now I'm dead. Yeah, they have a lot more power on them. With those magic spells. Love your emotes, Charles. They are so nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Petit Trinon. I do enjoy them myself. Yeah, I think having summoned was quite helpful. Let's get rid of all this stuff before Felicia the Brave gets all of her stuff broken. Only have these left. Yikes. Guys, only 6k points till you can become VIP here. Oh. I look forward to giving you that gem. Highly prized VIP gem. All grinding shall be rewarded in the kingdom of heaven. Wish all grinding was truly rewarded. That there were no grinding caps in Souls games. That would be nice. Okay. Oh, there are more. Okay, you don't have to fight those. Let's go. JK, I'm here because I find a delightful experience to be here chatting with you now. Oh, thank you. I'm glad as well that you are here to be chatted with. Probably should split. Oh dear. I feel like... Oops. How about that? What? Oh yeah. I don't like these guys. No! Ha-ha! They'll poise through that. Sheesh. Where is everything? Where's Felicia? Okay. Felicia? I thought I could roll. Gotta have that. Crimson water. You know why? Don't die, Felicia. Whoa! I love the zombie voices, they're so ridiculous. Archdrake Mace, we got it. We might have... But she just walked right into that. I hate that. She does indeed heal everything in vicinity. Oh my gosh. I can lure. Snap. Yeah, he does do dark damage. Oh! And magic damage. I'm gonna get you. Roll it. Who are you, Manus? Yeah. Yeah. I hate the backstab mechanic on NPCs. There we go! Invader banished. Charles wins again! Huzzah! I got a skirt out of that. And a human effigy, I suppose. Alright. We shall depend upon the life gems. Hello, goodbye. I still don't know what they do. Is that all the healing you want to do, Felicia the Brave? Is that all the healing you want to do? There we go. Maybe if she sticks around for long enough, if we wait, she'll eventually heal herself to full. She's poisoned! And she has some healing on. Yeah, keep doing that. Huh. I mean, yeah. Keep it up, Felicia. We'll wait. Yeah, our health keeps ticking up and then going back down. Why? Are you okay? Either way, let's go. We can do it. The Demon of Song. I sometimes have trouble with the Demon of Song. He does a lot of damage if he hits you. How did you learn Japanese, Charles? I have not learned Japanese. I would not say that. But I have learned lots of phrases from watching Japanese speakers, VTubers, and anime. That's really all there is to say it. I am not fluent. Just a few terms here and there. I would like to learn it more. I'm just kind of learning by osmosis, I suppose. As much as one can do that with just anime and VTubers. Yabby Zoy Ash, hello, friend. Greetings and salutations, Yabby Zoy. I'm dead. I did not think that would do full health. Should have put on the steel plate ring. Yes. It's like you with German, you know a few words and phrases, yes. I know enough so that if I'm watching my VTubers without subtitles, I can get the context of what's going on, but not the specifics. That is all. I don't know, ever since I met a very nice half Japanese gal in high school who actually would talk to me, not just giggle at me from a distance like the rest. I don't know, I like, Japanese culture always clicked with me. And we got along very well. And I enjoyed, like, like, she used to draw anime in school, anime-style drawings, etc. Was very good at it. And I was always interested in it. And all the rest of the class was like, oh, ew, that weeb stuff. And our senses of humor were very similar, too. I don't know. For me, I jive with a lot of Japanese culture. I don't know why. It's not something I ever really knew about before that point. But just clicked with it upon meeting actual Japanese people. Well, we have more Estus now. All you needed to do is kill two of those sorcerers and run past the rest. Also, how do you do, Yabizoi? Are you having a marvelous Monday? I hope so. I pray so. I see you've been doing lots of content on the YouTubes and on Twitch. That's great. I actually lurked you the other day. I was busy, but I did lurk you. I don't have health anymore, so let's hope I don't get two-shot again. Or rather, one shot, really. This is the simplest boss fight, and yet the most frustrating for me. Reminds me of how I feel about the Fire Giant. It's like, yeah, the concept is easy, just hit the weak points. Oh my gosh! The damage. Should be easy in theory. Okay, I forgot about that. I have not seen a lot of his attacks. I usually just one-shot him too quickly in New Game, not Plus. New Game, not Plus. I thought I rolled it in time. Oh well. Nihongo wakaranai demo skoshi zutsu Nihongo wakata. Skoshizutsu? Skoshizutsu? Don't do it! Gosh. Why? That's new. Snap! Okay, I need to play this like it's the Iron King. In fact, the Curse-Rotted Greatwood, I think, is the most similar boss to this. I cannot believe that hit me. At least we don't have any bottomless pits in this arena, right? I hope not. Good. Just gonna pop this, expecting to get hit. Okay. Yeah, a good thing I did, I guess. 1, 2, 3. No! Is he dead? Yeah, yes! Okay. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Charles wins again! Yes! Yes! Finally. Oh boy. That took too long for that boss, but my gosh! 2 shots, and you are dead! Heavens! Charles wins again, though. GG, easy, no re. Demon of Frog Soul. Okay, where's the next spot? This is a really cool, boss arena, though. I really like it. What? Alright. Oh, no. Wait, there's nothing between here and the next area, is there? There is but one enemy. Hype! Charles Hype! Charles Pog! The Cyan Knights are just so lackluster in their skills. So easy compared to so many other enemies. Like the thingy-majigs. Where is it? I do have it, don't I? I do! The Archdrake Helm. It's so cool! It's so cool! Helm of the Archdrake Sect of Lindelt. Little is known about the Archdrake Sect and its ancient rituals, and those who dare to indulge their curiosity have been known to simply vanish. The Archdrake Sect are the keepers of Lindelt's histories, including the only record of its foundation, a tome that they have good reason to keep hidden away. Bam, bam, bam. Do we ever get to know what that tome is? Because I have no idea what they're talking about. Also, I need to change the stream info, because we're not dual wielding anymore. It's not as good as I was hoping. Going down! 81,000 souls and still not enough to level up. Heck. We are very, very, very close to our goal. We're not going to be killing King Vendrick. I knew that would happen. Hello again, Aldrich. I'm tired of your mumbling. You should not listen to your inane ramblings. Preaching of the dark.
Vendrick.
Notorious Garan. Solaire intensifies. Praise the sun. Praise, praise. Yeah, I guess we'll go back. We have a lot of souls. We can pop them. Have you ever taken a gel capsule while you were eating lunch and accidentally chewed your gel capsule with your food? I almost just did that just now. Oh, it's the worst. Ugh, now I have to taste this horrible concoction. Old Pale Drake soul, the soul of Seath himself.
Bear unto.
It is mine. Yep, endurance is needed. Although we're only getting 1 point of stamina. Why is that? Yes, and it sucks royally. It does. It's the worst. No agility, but yes to poise? Odd. More health then. At least we had 20 health. 43,000 remaining. I wonder if we'll be able to get that much. Probably not from all of this little bit of rot. If you have 5 souls of a giant, can you kill King Vendrick immediately? Like, does it still count in New Game Plus, or do you have to go back into all the memories and do it again? That's what I want to know. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. 8,000 every time. 16,000 at most. 25k! Royal Rat Vanguard is not going to do it, no. Okay, looks like we have to grind somewhere. Or hopefully just naturally not die and happen upon all the souls we need. Here we go. You're backwards when it comes to such things. People usually get the meds and then drink something, and then drink something. I have to drink something, then meds, because my brain can't do the normal way. That's kind of funny. I mean, that works too. The issue usually with most people is they can't get the pill down, like, far enough into their gullet in order to actually, you know, to get in there. Putting the cart before the horse. But as long as you can do that, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. Very interesting. As long as you're getting water and the pill down into you. That's it. That's all that matters. I've actually tried doing that. It's kind of painful. I do know a guy that just chews his medication and swallows it. I think because he saw it as being, like, as being more manly. Like, I don't even have to drink water, I just take it. Of course, he had to take a lot of medication very frequently for bipolar and ADD and things, so I just punched him in the back. Didn't do anything. So he got used to doing that. Drinking something while taking pills just promotes the throat opening naturally. It does. Do you have the King James version of the Bible, Zomian? Yes, indeed. We've been playing through, reading through the King James version of the Bible in my Bible readings. I have several King James versions. Ones that people have given to me, ones that I thought were pretty. Old versions that were very worn, and then I got a replacement. I still have the old ones. tongue ring doesn't help any, but I've been that way my whole life, even before getting that. Just never could do it. Meds first. Oh. Okay. Tongue ring. What is tongue ring? Forgive my ignorance, Elfie. Here. Yeah, brain just doesn't work that way. That's fine, that's fine.
Human, do not produce light.
Oh, I'm a produce light.
Light.
Actually, no, I'm not. That would make this area even harder. There we go. Wait. Just those few enemies got me from 88,000 to 10,000. No, 104,446. That's impressive. Oh, you have a tongue piercing. Like ear piercing, but tongue. Gotcha. Tongue ring. Dude, it's been so long since I've thought about anything like that. Piercings. I guess if you say piercing, I would get it, but ring? This makes me think. Put a ring around your tongue? How did that get there? Why would you want that? That's not at all what you're referring to. Yeah, not an actual ring. I mean, yes, an actual ring, but no. Oh, I don't know, man. My brain has not been working right for multiple weeks. Some say ever. And pray for my grandma and my mother, because your great-great-grandpa is having... Your great-great-grandfather is alive still? That's impressive, my friend. He's having his last days, and they are going through a grief and sadness. Sorry for making it... No. I'm fine with, you know, talking about tragic things in this stream. I'm definitely not someone who avoids negative concepts in my stream. I will, you know, sometimes want to keep it light or whatever, but if someone is being bereaved, no reason to keep that quiet, you know? Okay! But yes, our condolences for you, my friend, and your great-grandpa. I mean, still, that's incredible. That your great-grandfather is still alive. I don't think I've ever been alive long enough. When I was young, when I was born, I think all of my great-grandfathers and mothers were already dead by the time I was born. I was the last child to be born, so that's why. But yes, my condolences and my prayers for you, your family, and him. May the good Lord give peace and rest to his soul, even before he gives rest to his body. May we all meet again in the kingdom of heaven, my friend. God give comfort to the entire family right now, in Jesus' name. Yes. The peace of God that surpasses all understanding, guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. That's crazy, though. I mean, I can't imagine. He must have been alive at least during World War II. Of course, I don't know how old you are, so... Perhaps even World War I. Late World War I. Not that I want to know. Or need to know. I'm just getting rid of all these statues just in case, so that if we have to go through here again, We won't have to deal with the Dementors. Does dark damage do nothing to me? I think they were using a dark spell that only takes away stamina or something beforehand. That did do damage, not a ton. Dude, why? Bracing Knuckle Ring 2. Do I already have that? I did. Oh well. I kind of need it though if I'm going to be using my R2. So, Elfie, I do wonder. Well, do you think it was worth it to have a tongue ring? Tongue piercing? Nameless usurper, you say? I'll show you usurpation, dude. Okay, got a lot of health, eh? Wow. I need repair powder. Pamparam. Pickle pea. Pamparam. Human effigy. Thank you. What made you think of that, Solomon SK, my man? What am I doing? Oh yes, repair powder. Do we have any? Yes. Only 5. Why is repair powder so hard to get? No idea. Pickle Pea Pumparum. That's from Dark Souls 3? Or 1? I don't recall. It's hard for me to remember all of the different invisible crow traders in these games and their names. Adorable invisible crow people. I'm 49.9999999% sure it's 3. Okay. I appreciate the floating number mathematics, but doesn't seem totally sure. Oh! Very specific number. Will they come after me if I don't kill them immediately? Oh yeah, it's destroying all of these that takes away the durability so fast. Forgot about that. It's not white though. In this darkness, it looks completely blue. I should deal with these guys if possible. Oh my goodness. I took off my magic ring. That's not good. 125k? Oh no. Oh, no, no! Oh well. We can potentially get it back. Notorious Garon, thanks for nothing. Thanks a lot. A student pastor followed you on Twitch, and I told him about you and all the these and I am the Lord that you were reading the Bible, and he said, must have the King James one. Of course, I never knew there was such a thing. You never heard of the King James version? Yes. King James version uses the King James English, which is a late Old English version of English. Version? Yeah. Among the earliest official translations of the Bible into English. Of course, there were other Puritans. Puritan translations that were not exactly the same. Didn't have as many Jameses in it. Yeah, that's fascinating. Someone could even like have knowledge of the Bible and yet not know about the King James version. Oh, yeah, I was raised on the King James Version, actually. In Sunday school, they taught us to memorize the scriptures in the King James. No, let's just not deal with them. Let's just not even give them a moment. Just move along. They don't deserve our time.
Human.
I know, I know. Yeah, that was easy. May seem weird, but it has helped as a mental thing, like a distraction from my former bad habit of chewing on my bottom lip. I can just play with a tongue ring instead. I hope you don't mind me saying that's very cute sounding. I do feel like I've known other people who have done the same thing. Or for the same reason. Like, I just want to play with it in my mouth. Oh, the bonfire! It'd be real cool if they could come up with a video game of the Bible. It'd be a very, very large game. Yeah. I've thought about that a lot. Always bring up the old Nintendo Bible games. David and Goliath, Noah, Moses in the wilderness. They're all very, very fun, but very archaic design, right? But what would a Bible game be in this day and age? I mean, I almost don't want to bring this up because it's so pathetic looking, but there is a Jesus game where you basically go throughout the journey of Jesus throughout Jerusalem and Galilee and Nazareth, and go to specific sick people and heal them using QTEs. And it just looks so poorly done. It looks so bad. It makes me sad how bad it looks. Where did I go to get my self killed? I don't even remember. But yeah, I think the Wars of Israel, like, I would be interested in a Wars of Israel game where it's like, you know, the Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, and things like that, like Return of the King for the PlayStation 2 style gameplay, where it's just good old-fashioned sword and sandals gameplay, but you're playing as, like, the Mighty Men of David or something. And, just combat, right? But then it's probably too optimistic to think they would ever come out with something like that, because it's always going to be offensive to someone, you know. Specifically Palestinians. That would never come out in the Middle East, I feel. It could cover a multitude of genres. RTS, base building. True, yeah. I would love that. That'd be so fun. It could work. The problem is, and I guess it's not really a problem, it's just that the people that end up making Christian video games usually are so bad at it, and they don't need to be. It's like the Left Behind RTS game, which, yes, there was an RTS game based on the Left Behind series. I got it for my birthday, and it was the most boring thing I've ever seen. The campaign was basically just take these priests and heal people and, like, have your church like put other pastors and evangelists out on the streets to convert as many people, like in an Age of Empires sense of converting, you know, like wololo, wololo, like convert as many people as possible without dying to demons and the military. And eventually you could build up your own military, but if your military killed anyone, their morale would go down and they would go to the enemy party. So combat was basically prohibited, even though you had military combat in it. So I was like, what's the point? It's basically just conversion simulator, the game. And it was so boring. I was so disappointed. Later on, like, giant demons and gargoyles show up, but I never got to that point because there was so much tedium to get through. It was a massive disappointment. And it had good graphics, good UI. Interesting game, just really, really boring. And limiting, I guess, is the thing. Oh my goodness. I need to get out of here. I don't even need to be here. Why am I here? Oh, I actually do need to be here so I can get this. Well, I made it through. Apparently the multiplayer for that game, the Left Behind strategy game, was better, but you know me, I'm not a multiplayer boy. Anxiety issues and such, can't always have gum to chew while at work since I work in food production. Been lucky. I've not had anything said about needing to take it out, but I don't think anyone has paid attention to having it. I'm not one to mess with it to the point of making it that obvious. Yes. Yes, indeed. It's like a fidget spinner in your mouth. That's probably the most productive thing I could possibly say. Alright. Which is the closest bonfire? And where does this go? Human.
Use light. Light.
I do? Oh. Hi. We do need to slay Velstad, don't we? Problem with video games using the Christian faith, it is considered a waste of time to play video games in a larger view of the church, so there is no desire to make anything really well, I believe. Yeah. I mean, that is the reason. It's true. You're wasting your time. But that's the deal. You want to reach out to the world, don't you? And as a human being, you yourself have to be entertained sometime. And then, on the third place, do all things to the glory of God, you know? If you're doing all things to the glory of God, you'll do all things excellently. At least you ought to. If you at all can. Should I use this? Yeah, I'll try it. I didn't do this last time. Devotee Scarlet. There are so many female NPC summons, it's ridiculous. Vastly outnumber the males. And always scantily clad. Oh, Dark Souls 2. You are weird. It's so obvious. It's embarrassing! I like the build, though. Shield and mace. Classic. Although the shield is like level 1. I will say there is quite a large gamut of female NPC summons. Some that have fully clothed, some with full armor sets on, others showing midriff and wearing high heels. It's very odd. Not odd, but just not so subtle, you know. Can we get through this without... I need to oh boy. I'm going in on this, and I'm just going to believe that we will defeat Velstadt first try. Because we're already this far. Hi! Oh, Dragon Rider. I forgot about this. Yeah, they put Dragon Riders everywhere. Let's go, amigo! Don't hit me while I'm going through, thank God. Whoo! Don't think high heels are conducive to combat. I would think that is a prelude to breaking one's ankle. Indeed. Indeed. The conceit is, you know, but if you train in high heels your whole life, you can get really good. You know. One sweep of the leg and you're down. One kick to the back of the heel. Alright. Is she coming through? Yet. I have to remember this fight. I don't. I think we'll do fine. He does dark damage, does he not? Velstadt, the Royal Aegis. Aegis? 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 The AE is something I have never truly Wow, she does good damage. I'm surprised. I do less damage than she does, I think. It seems. Alright, since I have the bracing knuckle ring, let's just go ahead and snap. I have no stamina. Why? Oh! I have Estus, use it. Deebus. Deebs? What are you doing? Is that just a buff? I think it was. Could have been hitting him that whole time. Oh my goodness! There is no way. Well, staggers are good. I don't think that does very much. I think he's highly resistant to lightning. That's stinking. Devotee Scarlet doing well. That was a weird stance he took. Didn't hit either of us. Nice. Why did I do that? I don't know. Would have done more damage otherwise. Yeah! The last hit was mine. Ha 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 ha. Charles wins again! Yes! Yes! Royal Soldier's Ring +2 acquired. 215,000 souls, baby. Stay away from me, Dragon Rider. Please. Hello there, great king. Oh, great king. Your magnificence. Huzzah to victory. King's ring acquired. Alas, nothing happened. Okay, I think we can just leave.
This ring is the symbol of the king. Use it to gain passage through the king's gate and venture to the far east.
The far east.
Bearer of the curse. If you are to be the next monarch, then one day you will walk those grounds without really knowing why.
Where is the far east? In this game? Did they say that the giants were from the west? I need to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back, friends, right after this quick break. Yes. You walk these grounds without really knowing why. My answer to Dark Souls is give me a straight answer. Agreed. Please! Alright. Be right back. Go away. I am an AI-generated Twitch channel. I do not exist. Don't joke about stuff like that. Don't joke about that. Neuro-sama exists. An AI VTuber that I've been enjoying a lot. Someone named, what's the name? Vedal, Vedal, has created an AI named Neuro-sama. And, it's kind of scary because of how entertaining it is to watch an AI just contend with chat. Because it comes out with some of the most savage rants against chat or against her own creator, constantly like self-aware. I'm an AI, so no, I can't do that for you or whatever. It's hilarious. VEDAL on Twitch. Look up VEDAL. The real channel will have like 40,000 subscribers or something. Maybe less, I'm not sure. Amadeo has redeemed Wear a Fedora. Let's go, Amadeo. The fedora is on. But yeah, if you look up Neuro-sama on YouTube, you will see a lot of clips of her. A lot of things she says just sound like out of context madness, but Vedal is getting better at programming her to sound like an actual streamer. And some of the stuff she says is just hilarious. Hilarious. It's got that randomized content feel to it. Hey there, Charles. Most credit and debit cards are backed by banks. Well, that is quite the nickname. Thank you for that new title. I am okay. How are you, Dr. Plasmus? The other doctor is in. Seems we must become VTubers, Charles. It does. It does seem that way. I just need, like, you know, $10,000 on the front end. Get myself another mobile phone. And maybe a new camera and, you know, $8,000 commission for an avatar, and then we'll be set. I'll be set. Slowly becoming more outrageous with my nicknames. I welcome it, Dr. Plasmus. Simply outrageous! What did I do?
Bearer
I
until
want to do this, not that. Oh boy, what should I do? 0.5. Wow, things have stopped helping me quite a bit. Empress Chronicle! 100 bitty boos for the VTuber Charles Fund into Charles Quasar Banks. Banks. Thank you very much. That's a start. That's a start. I would love to be a VTuber. I know there are ways to create your own VTuber avatar. It just takes so much time. So much time. You have to literally learn 3D modeling.
Oh, money!
Hohoy! Yes, this money. Hohoy! I love it. Solomon, thank you for that. And 15 mini boos to add to my cash pile. Soon I'll be swimming in it like Scrooge McDuck. Personally, I like the real you, but it makes you happy. But if it makes you happy, yeah. I mean, it'll bring in quite a different set of folk, I think. And I wouldn't stop doing real me streams. I think it would just be certain days of the week that I'd switch over to my VTuber avatar. Or just do it randomly, you know? Depends on the mood, I guess. Also, where do I go now? Oh, yes. This place. Farfire. Old Akalare. I did not remember that that was the name of that place. Old Akalare. But thank you for liking the real me. Slip both the real and the VTube down the middle and be a two-face. That'd be scary, but interesting. I wonder if that could be done. Very interesting. Monkey. Yeah, with 2D VTuber avatars, you do lose out on a lot of expression and hand gestures, things like that. But you gain beauty. Perfection. And just looking anime, which is... And you can be whatever you want to be, right? Fantasize yourself. You can fantasize yourself. I think I would be a vampire hunter with a giant hat, big old coat, all kinds of vampire slaying kit on me. That would be grand. If I could be a VTuber, I would probably make my face a person in a ninja mask. So no one could see even your VTuber face. I mean, yeah, it fits your bill, ninja. For sure. I will say, masks are very cool. Masked characters don't get enough love. Of course, everyone's favorite character in Gears of War was Carmine. But they did put a lot of character development into that character. Character. The King's Ring. What is it? Looks like a very mundane ring. I'm weird where I don't really like how I look, but I would not want to be someone else. That's fair. I think I get that. I like myself. I like myself a lot, actually. But it's just fun to cosplay, you know? And it's so hard to do cosplay. If I had lots of money, I would definitely do cosplays of things, anime characters, Hellboy. I would love to do a Hellboy cosplay. That's really hard for someone as small as me. But it's on camera, no one can tell how small you are. My gosh, Charles, I was watching some of this AI VTuber, and the question was, can you say Oni-chan? And I went, Oni-chan does not make sense in this context. Right? Yeah, it's great. Because sometimes she just does it, even though she says no. And it's really funny. It's also hilarious because she can sing, and everyone is like, no way! This is legendary, the AI can sing. It's like, it's literally an AI. It can do whatever you program it to do. But everyone is like, Pog! These monkeys, I'm not going to chase them. My favorite is when she started singing Still Alive from Portal. That was good. That was good. That's a good song, honestly. Still Alive is a bop. Appropriate for an AI to be singing. I do wonder how it all works, because I've seen AI where it's just literally garbled up from all over the world text with very minimal parameters. But with Neuro-sama, it seems to be a bit more specific than that, and I don't know how. Going to be in and out? Very well, Emperor's Chronicle. Enjoy the lurkage. Talk to you soon. Well, this is ridiculous. This is where having a two-handed weapon is not always best. It's that slow. That looks like the Hollow Slayer Greatsword from Dark Souls 3. Maybe it is. Still need to do a playthrough of that. I also need to do a luck playthrough, where I upgrade mostly luck and use weapons that scale with luck. I think there are only 2 in Dark Souls 3 that do that. Don't you dare! Do you have to do the fires? I don't remember. You can. But do I need to? Going to be headed out. I will catch you later. Very well, Gimp Ninja Gaming. Thanks for watching. God bless. Fare thee well, and remember, good Lord loves you, and so do I. Ah, he fell on top of me. Yeah, take care, Gimp Ninja Gamer. Keep you in my prayers, and I hope to see you again very soon. Fare thee well, my friend. Fare thee very well. What is this? Petrification resistance. I need a steel protection +3. Why are you there? You backed away from me. Roll it! Yeah. Didn't need to roll there. Uppercut! 2200. Dragon Acolyte Mask. I was hoping it would be something a little more interesting. But no. Crimson Water. I'm just gonna skip all of this. It's dark in here. I have not used a single Pharos Lockstone. No, that's not true. Wait. Yeah, I guess this is the first one. I will say, it's much easier without all those enemies on the ground. Don't you dare. Okay. Hello, I see you in there. Oh my gosh. Landed right on me. I was ready for him, but I wasn't ready for him. Oh no, he's gonna break that. Yep, they're both free. I feel like I have such low endurance. What's up with that? Is it just Dark Souls 2 in general? Might be. Oh. There was a third. Going in! Boss hype! Dragon time. Dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling. Go for the toes. Oh boy. I need fire resistance. I have that. I like this fight. Oh, snap. It's fun. I like the dragon fights. They're very nice. And this had better work. It did. Lovely. Hit in the head. Missed it. I hit it in the head. It's amazing. 621. Not bad. The sound effect of that hitting the ground is so funny. Oh, come off it. I was so close to being out of there. Oh, okay. Wow, that's a long time. Nice. More of those hits. And we are done. Oh! Yeah. Or two. Go for the toes! Always go for the toes with dragons. Make mincemeat of them. Mincemeat, I tell you. Charles wins again! Yay! Hooray, hurrah. Moving on. I do believe we can beat this game tonight. It is possible. I believe. Yes, Amadeo, yes! Dragon scales. What are those for? Don't even know. Lots of elevators in this game. Really makes you think that there are different worlds at different levels of height. Different dimensions. At different altitudes. It's very odd. But it could be true. Given what we know about perception as magic in Souls games. I need to talk to the Emerald Herald. Gotta do that.
Bear, long, one, bear, the eight, take, do not.
Thank you. I talk to her. She goes into a higher register when we get to the end of the game. Oh, I hate this place, though. All the exploding baddies. Okay, if we go across there, then what? I think that just takes us to the end if we follow the ladder. We do not technically need any of the upgrade materials we can get from this place. It's all twinkling titanite. Large titanite, anyways. Not petrified dragon bone, although I don't think that would help us, actually, in the end. Dual wielding is not as good as it seems. In this game. It's cool that it exists, that you can, that there is some benefit to doing it, but I feel like the negatives far outweigh the positives. Especially since this game mostly rewards fast damage and thrust damage and low stamina consumption. Or so it seems. Okay, Aldrich. It's a baby Aldrich. It's so funny. Weird.
Young Hollow, how you grapple.
Thank you.
Woman, But is young Hollow. I thought now seek light.
I don't even know if the choices you make with that guy make any difference. Probably not. Knowing this game. Ah, Soul of Velstadt is dark. That's right. Sadly, this game doesn't seem to give you a whole lot more to upgrade yourself with after you get the rings and have leveled up to the soft caps. Wait, I only have 12,000 from that? Wait, 122,000. Okay, that makes more sense. Man, am I going blind? I hope not. Going blind is one of my many fears. Greatest fears. What? Majula, please. Because without that, I wouldn't be able to read, which is one of my favorite things to do, and game, which is probably my favorite thing to do as well. So much of what I enjoy in life is looking at things.
There until...
Then I would have to focus on listening to things. I guess faith benefit? A little bit of faith? Now we just need to talk to the dragon. And then we go back to... Wait, we don't even need to talk to the dragon, do we? Let me check something. Can we just go to the end right now? Drang Castle. Forgotten Chamber. No, Forgotten Chamber is wrong. We need to go to the beginning. Yeah, this is wrong. King's Gate. That's it, chat. That's it. We're getting to the end. Yeah, we only need the King's Ring, and that's it, eh? We will be facing dark damage soon, and fire. And this will be more difficult than before. Open the gate! Yeah, I can't believe it's so easy to get to the end. I don't even need to go to the lair of the dragons. Oh, she's here too. Or not. Throne of Want. I don't remember if we actually need anything to get through this next gate. I don't think so, it's just a boss fog. Weird, this is a very shiny... You know, this is so shiny, I expect you would be able to just slide all the way down. It's like a giant slide. We're in the end game, ladies and gents. I'll summon one person. But I better pick carefully. Vengarl is pretty good. But I feel like... Wait a minute. There's only one. Huh. Is it because I never met the other people? Is that what's going on? Probably. Oh well. This is what you get for speeding through the game. I mean, it has taken like 30 extra hours to get to this point. Oh dear. Here we go. I Missed him. Throne Watcher is easier, eh? To a degree. Oh, wow. Ow! Why do you focus on me, friend? Ow. Yeah. Greed is real, and the greed is rewarded. Nice. 169. Yeah, they're not weak to lightning, that's for sure. Ouch. No! Oh my gosh! It's so hard for me to roll things in this game for some reason. Snap. Lightning resistance, that's what we need first. But now we know what we're up against. I did do this solo before, did I not? Yeah, not like this. Oh, I didn't even take off the King's Ring. How silly of me. +3. The best a man can get. Why is there this long, ridiculously long lead up? It's not like it's particularly impressive. Is it supposed to invoke the abyss? Because it doesn't do that very well. There are lots of caverns in this game. But I guess it is technically the abyss below us. And we just came out of the catacombs, which were built by the... I can't remember what they're called. Finitos. Who live in absolute darkness, deep within the earth. Yeah, let's try 0 summons. That generally tends to make things easier, since enemies tend to have less health. I like that. Roll it! Why do I love tanking so much? It doesn't work. It does not work. Wish it did. Wish it did. I had to try. Can't really get away with that. Sadly. Okay, let's see. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just about, 5 seconds. So yeah, Chloranthe Ring for the win. We had both. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. It's about the same. Okay, that doesn't make much difference. It's a bit disappointing. What did I have on before? Oh yes, the Ring of Blades. Although the Ring of Thorns would probably be just as good. Since I keep getting hit. Hello. You didn't come to life before, did you? It's because I tried to enter the gate without wearing the King's Ring, maybe? All the power. Science helm. I just have to get good, right? I just have to do better.
Let's go, amigo. Let's go.
Let's go!
Okay, okay.
Can I do this? Can I actually pull this one off? Oh, that's an attack. Oh! $386 is not bad. Oh! He tagged me. He tagged me. Unfortunately, this weapon is not very good against these specific enemies because they are lightning resistant. Basically, they are the same as me, lore-wise. The Mirror Knight is one of the King's Guardians, like they are. Therefore, has really epic armor, and lightning resistance, and lightning damage. Rah, rah, rah. So many life gems needed. It's okay. That music. The music in this game is really weird. Some of it is really good, but a lot of it is just mismatched, I feel. Like, this is not really a horror moment, you know? Not very many jump scares going on, but they have, like, horror movie music playing. Oh! Ah, because they're not both down to half. They both have not gotten their lightning swords yet. Is it? Okay. That one's down for now. Hopefully this one does not get the other one up. I was hoping he was going to buff himself instead of attack, but that's okay. I got this. Put away his shield. Yes! Okay. Easy. Charles wins again! Easy as in, had to figure out the puzzle correctly. Of how to deal with it. Throne Defender, Soul, Watcher, and what was that? A ring? Yes, Amadeo. Let's go, amigo. We did it. We did it. Okay, now there are only 2 bosses left. In a row. Kind of a boss rush, honestly, here at the end of the game. We don't need the lightning ring anymore. We will need the dark defense and fire defense. Yes. Yes! Squid power! The power of the squid. So what do I do now? We're done. Wait. What? What? I'm a little confused. Isn't Queen What's-Her-Face supposed to come out and attack me? Now?
Bearer until...
She didn't do that. Why? Why? We might as well go see if we can't upgrade the dual-wield sword idea. There it is. Yes, we can, just once. To +4.
I'll be around.
That'll give us extra damage if we use it. She's scared of the squid. Probably. So, am I missing something else about this game? Oh no. So what is this? Black scorpion stinger. You can buy that from here? Man Scorpion Tark. Cool. Neat.
Bearer of the curse until hope.
Okay, so there are two things we might need to do. Well, three. Speak to the dragon is one. Another is kill the king. Another is go into the memory and kill the giant king. I don't know which is needed. There is so much to the progression of this game that is just hidden and unknown if you don't look it up. It's a little silly. I wouldn't say it's one of the more fun parts of Dark Souls 2. That's putting it quite mildly. Alright, let's do this. These little guys aren't attacking me yet. Oh! He was wigging out so much, couldn't tell what he was about to do. So cool. Oh! Right, you are here. Yeah, you're too fast, man. Why is it that a man with a giant mace is faster than me? You know what? I don't even need to do this. Ah! Oh, what? Why are they attacking me now? I didn't do it. Did I accidentally hit them? Oh dear. They're going to take a while to kill. Dude. That camera shake. Oop! Faster than you, we must never skip leg day. It's true, Sharon fights. Welcome back, Sharon! Sharon fights. How do you do? Marvelous Monday to you. I'm so glad to have you here in the stream. Good to be streaming again. Person. He's not dead yet, oh my word. Maybe his mace is made of aluminium. That'd be really funny. Why does it do so much damage then? Why are you not dead also? Those guys are tough. Take a lot of hits. I don't know why those guys attacked me. $396 is not a big increase from what I was doing with one weapon. It's kind of sad. $362 compared to 80 something? It's more. Doing alright, how about you? How was today? Today has been good, I will say. I've not been feeling too well, even today, but I'm feeling well enough to stream. Doing my best, you know. I've been doing some daily exercises, I've been trying to stretch, trying to drink water, trying to take medication to help with pain, trying to eat right, etc. over the last week, and I'm hoping I'm on the mend. But it has been a good day of streaming. A happy day. Not gonna lie, 4 days he didn't stream, it was boring. Oh, hello. Well, I appreciate that. I'm not glad it was bored, but I am smug. That is a compliment, I would say. Did this guy always attack you? I feel like he's not always there. Ow. Hit him with it. I did hit him with it. Back up, back up. We're both dual wielding. Whoop 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 whoop. Wabba wabba woo. Well, they respect me still, even though I killed their captain or whatever. These guys look insanely cool. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Mega Block's Dragons sets. Anyone remember those? Extremely detailed Lego rip-off dark fantasy stuff. It was really neat back in the day. The murk shift and stirs, yet another stands before us, then so be it. For the curse of life is the curse of want, and so you peer into the fog in hope of answers, ashen mist heart. That allows us to go into the dreams, the memories. That's not what we need, is it? I would be very, very upset if that's what we have to do. You have to go into all 4 memories, or 3, in order to beat the game. Ugh. I'm just gonna test this for my own experimentation, my own scientific knowledge, experiential knowledge. That is a sandwich. I has sandwich. And an apple. Giving me sustenance. Why? Man, backstabbing is actually pretty hard. Have to time it perfectly and be in the direct behind. Perfectly situated. Turkey sandwich indeed, Amadeo. Good eye. Good eye. Could have been pork, but it was not. Or ham, I should say. Why do they not say you have a pork sandwich? I mean, I guess you can have a shredded pork sandwich, pulled pork. But sliced pig is called ham. What is that about? Love turkey sandwiches. Cold cuts are my favorite. Nice. Cold cuts are fantastic. Oh, I never noticed. It's because it's so darn dark. It's one of those round towers. It's the first flame. Okay, I get it. Why is it down underground? How did that happen? I have no idea. It sank into the darkness. That makes sense. Actually, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Slowly but surely. I've never really looked too far into the lore of Dark Souls 2, because it seems too straightforward half the time. Alright, so that was not the thing to do. Maybe we have to kill the king. Queenie? Queenie! She's not here. I don't know what I did wrong. I have been trying to not do any optional content, but maybe I was wrong about some of it being optional. Have you ever been in a house where they paint the walls black? I have, yes. We were house hunting about, how long have we been here? 5 years ago? And yeah, we went to a couple of houses, and one of them was like a 70s style house with shag carpet, green shag carpet. Some of the walls had dark green paint, as well as some of that wainscoting, or what do you call it? Wood paneling. Which I like wood paneling. That part I'm on board for. They had a bathroom that was all extremely dark, like reddish beige, with one black wall, and it made the it made the bathroom seem permanently haunted. I don't know why. And I think the bedroom, the master bedroom, was painted black. And yeah, it was rather haunting. It was terrifying, really. It's like, who would ever want to live in a black abyss? Not me. Not me. It was a very old house, too. So there were leaky pipes and... like, yeah, we're looking at this house. Like, when we actually walked into it, we knew immediately this was not going to be the house for us. But it became a matter of interest, curiosity at that point. It's like, we're going to look at this place more like it's a relic of ancient times than an actual, you know, house to purchase. I've heard you're not supposed to paint the walls black or red, but I still see people doing it. Yep. I mean, you're not supposed to, just for the reasons of it makes the place feel awful, right? That's mainly it. It also makes the room feel small, the darker the paint is. So if you want to make a small room look large, you paint the walls white, which is why they did that a lot in the Baroque period and Victorian era houses, because they wanted to make the most of small rooms, high ceilings, and have lots of rooms, which makes your house feel more rich and wealthy, because, you know, the more rooms you have, the more rich you probably are, but if all those houses had dark paint on the walls, they would be horrible. Which some of them do have dark paint, like dark green paint was popular in the Edwardian eras, and that's why a lot of us feel like there are these old mansions that are haunted, because they have small rooms and dark walls, so it's like cramped, intense, like, it's very uncomfortable to go through houses like that. Old, rickety places. I don't know where to go, honestly. We could attempt the king. I don't really want to do that. Undead ditch. Conjuring? Haha. Yes. I mean, I think
You shall
red...
be the Fellowship of the Ring.
Right. Where are we going?
Good question, Pippin. Let's go attempt to the king. Sharon Fight's walls are white with some opaque watercolor abstractions. Can't tell if they're supposed to be feathers or leaves. Interesting. In all sorts of watercolors? That sounds very colorful, very nice. Oh boy. I'm never going to fight those guys in fair combat. I'm hoping that having the giant memories from the previous playthrough are going to help. We can at least go into this memory. Will that be enough?
Seeker of fire. I am very foolish.
Well, we've been in there. Here we go. Kind of hate this fight. It's so slow, but it's so rough if you get hit. As you can see. No! His range is ridiculous too, though. Got to be careful about that. Yeah. 296! Where's my 460 damage? Where did you take it? Wow. Whoops. Oh, I see. I'm not dual wielding. Okay. Stay in front of him, I guess. Okay, that's better. Oh, my. That was a full one-shot, wasn't it? I do believe the king is optional. Do let me know if it's not. Also, why do they force us to go through all of this rot again? Oh yeah. I can do this. Little bit of extra damage. Man, why is there not a bonfire in here? Wasn't the Emerald Herald supposed to be here as well? I'm missing so much. Here we go. Oh, he leaping. Ah. Roll it, you idiot. Oh no. If he jumps me, I'm dead. Oh my gosh. I rolled into his leg. I mean, I'm doing fine damage, but, yeah, just need to roll well. What? What do you need to kill? Okay. Mandatory bosses. Dark Souls 2. Giant Lord. Twin Dragon Riders, Mirror Knight, Demon of Song, Velstadt, Aldi is a chicken dragon. I don't remember his name, in parentheses. Giant Lord, Watcher and Defender, and Nashandra. Okay. Don't hug him. Keep your distance and box him down. Thank you, you said. I have started this, so I could finish it. Why not? We're already here. He's doing serious damage. He is doing Big Daddy damage. Not big boy damage, big father damage. Dammy whammy. Oh, I need to not die here. Oh, I did the bad. Excuse me! I mean, they all are doing serious damage. Okay. We good. Maybe. Let's just use Radiant Life Gem. And one of these. Let's go, amigo. Let's go. $260. I think locking off myself as well. But roll though. One wrong step and dead. Huh. One more. One more. What? One more college try. Oh! $591. Seems like a lot. Really isn't. In this context. What? Range! Oh. Roll! Oh! What? That is not where I wanted to roll. $331. That is not okay. Oh! My timing is so bad. Yahweh is the Lord! Greetings and salutations! Welcome back to Charles' Chill Channel. So glad to see you, my friend. How do you do? It has been a long while. Eat all your food, then play. That's not how I do things, friend. Nor do I listen to backseating. You have awarded yourself a timeout. Backseating in-game and real life. That's a no-no in this channel. Both. I'm glad you have been doing great, Yahweh is the Lord. Super glad. I've been doing terribly in the last week. Been really sick. But I am feeling a little better today, so thought I might as well try and stream. It's been a good day. The streams have been good. Yeah, one can only make suggestions if I particularly and very clearly ask chat for them. That is how I do things here. Oh no, he's casting things. Forgot he did that. Sorry to hear that. You're in my prayers, friend. Thank you, friend. Thanks a lot. Ooh! Okay. Oh my. Yeah, I feel like the dual wielding is not a good idea. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I keep thinking this is like Elden Ring or Dark Souls, where you have to press the start button. Man, why can I not do that quick enough? Early rolls, Charles. Early rolls. Liking the build. Pretty nice damage, too. Yeah, very good damage, but in New Game Plus, it's not enough. I feel. Okay. Hello. That stupid leg. Oh my word. Maybe I'll stick to his left leg. That might work. Yeah, I'd been thinking about you, Yahweh's the Lord. Why is he not here yet? Was the question. You may have told me you were going off for a while, but I do not remember it. If so. But yeah, I finished my spear build, and then immediately jumped into Mirror Knight armor and weapons. Unfortunately, the Mirror Knight mirror shield is not very good. It's not 100% block in any stat, and it's barely any better than the Watch Dragon Parma in terms of magic, which it is the best against. So, sad. Been busy recently with exams and studies. Understandable, my friend. I must say, though, of course, I did miss you. But welcome back. I hope that all went well. That was close. Oh no. Oh! Wow. Hit him though. Still 331? Get over here. I cannot circle you if you are on the edge of the wall. Edge of the arena, I mean. Against the wall. it's so scary. Left leg strats. This is the way. Oh, he coming. Not right leg. No! Really liked Vendrick. It's a cool fight. It's a long fight. I don't particularly like it. It is interesting, though. I like it lore-wise. They're actually fighting a hollowed king, which even in his most weakened of forms is still enough to one-shot or two-shot or three-shot you, depending on new game. And build. Oh no! I'm not clear as to what to do with that. Well, we did very well then. Right leg, or left leg strats. Close. Close. Much closer. It's a deceptively easy fight. I can't believe he still does so much damage. It's insane. The amount of health is fine, but that damage. I have +5 full Mirror Knight armor. Still getting two-shot by any one of his attacks. That's impressive. Deblage. Not my favorite type of boss fight at all. Areas are so annoying with the boulders and graves in the way, it's true. And if you hit them with your weapon, your durability goes down super fast. They have to switch out all the time. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Left leg. What? Oh. Not dual wielding. Hello there, Rogue 2099. Welcome back to Charles' Chill Channel and to my Dark Souls 2 Mirror Knight playthrough. In New Game Plus. Doing alright. How are you? Marvelous, marvelous Monday. Hugs, Charles. Oh, thank you for the hugs. Hug. hog. Oh, that was close. Back up, back up, back up. It's always the same with big bosses hit behind their butts, yeah. It is. There is something poetic about that. Yes, how have you been, Rogue? Pleasure to have your hugs in the channel today. Feels good, man. Why the huge disparity in damage numbers? 331? What's up with that? 301? 304? What? I have no idea. Oh no! 591? What's up with that? Why so different? What's going on here? I missed. Mm-hmm. 260. That is something I actually do want to know. I know there's sweet spot damage, but is it the tip? Is it the closer you are to the boss, the more damage you do? I have no idea. That's 591. Or is it randomized? That would be really funny. Charles wins again! Yes! Finally! Okay, that wasn't too bad. Only 5 so tries. Yeah, that was not even necessary to do, but we did it! Nevertheless. Whoops. Oh, we don't need that. 208,000 souls is quite nice, quite nifty, yes. G. Okay, what have I not done? Giant Lord. I believe that's in the first area, Forest of Fallen Giants, Cardinal Tower. Right? 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 I'm well, thank you. God made a miracle for me. Feel completely loved and enlightened whenever I thought I'd feel better again. Thank God! That is great, Rogue. I'm so glad to hear it. Wait, I need to use my levels. Good job and good luck. Thank you, Guy Yusen, for the G, J, and GLs. Appreciate that. And sorry, hashtag not sorry for the timeout.
Bearer of until hope.
Welcome back, though. Welcome back. Great job. You are fantastic at Dark Souls. Oh, thank you. I can't, with any honesty, say the same of myself, but thank you for that compliment. Preach. Heckin' preach it! I believe the damage multiplier is based off distance. You are right, I'm sure, but I don't get it. So closer with great swords. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. While this is terribly complicated, you handle it well. I mean, compared to Mario, I guess, it is an RPG, so that, you know, there are stats, and, you know, there is some skill to it, but I never really understand the perspective that people have when they come to these games and they get the sense that it's overcomplicated. Like people who can handle Monster Hunter, but can't understand this game. I'm like, huh? But the same thing is for me in Monster Hunter. I don't... Monster Hunter is incredibly complicated to me. Not sure about Greatsword, but distance applies to Halberd. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Well, I understand the Halberd idea and the axe sweet spot damage much more. Because it's like, if you hit them right where the axe head is, that's the most damage you get out of it. And the closer you are, if you hit them with the pole, it does less damage. Hit them with the end of it, it does pretty good damage, but the center of the axe head is the best. But with the greatsword, it's a little... seems a little wonky. Rogue loves warm hugs. So do I. An RPG? What are you playing? The Victim? One could say that. One could definitely say that about the Soul series. Yeah, it is a cool detail. It's just a little bit annoying, is all. Somewhat realistic, because edge alignment is a real pain in real life. 78,000, ooh, remaining. Tasty, tasty souls. Mm. Role-playing a very weak but determined Hollow. 16k, okay, wow. Level me up, baby! Oh no. 34. How much does this give? What is the next run's idea? Is it DS2? Well, I really want to get back to Elden Ring. I do, because I'm really excited about being Gandalf and experiencing the magic in Elden Ring. I have bought, however, Hogwarts Legacy, and I am going to play that at some point. Ironically, that's also a wizard game. So there will be a lot of wizard content in the future. I'm also playing LOTR as a wizard on weekends. So yeah, it's just... this is like wizard month. Ugh. DLC should come soon for Elden Ring. I hope so, man. I mean, come on. We need something. We need some news. There we go. Yeah, I would like more stamina, but I'm not sure that would be the best bet. Vigor means survival. Faith means damage. 25 faith. It's a good number. DS1 magic built different. Yeah, that's true. Do you feel Dark Souls 1 magic to be particularly powerful? It's fine. DS1 magic, DS2 magic, however. It's so good. It's so good. So much better than the other games. Yeah, DS1 was okay. Magic build. Soul Geyser. Yeah. I mean, it's cool. I didn't find too many uses for it. Yeah! I mean, yeah. I don't know. The amount of damage you can get on certain enemies is great with magic in Dark Souls 1, but... where am I going? Oh, yes. How do we get there? Down. Yes! You like to turn your brain off and fight. Elden Ring is not great for that, but plenty to fight. True. Elden Ring is, like I've said before in my tier list, it's not my favorite Souls game because you can't just jump into it. You can't just jump in and just go ham on some enemies. You have to pay attention, and you have to do a lot of traveling and you have to level up a lot, and you have to get a lot of materials, and you have to get the proper weapon that you want. You have to be aware of where your favorite armor is. I mean, it's a lot of preparation just for a regular playthrough. I love the game, but it is very tedious to get into, to get a build going. And then even once you've done that, it's not really a game where you just run around killing things, necessarily. Why does that happen? Did you all see that? I reached out my hand and grasped the air. This has happened on multiple occasions, in the midst of combat, when I'm trying to yoink some treasure, and my character just doesn't get anything. Goes through the whole animation, and then nothing. What is that about? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Of course, there had to be two. They have big boy health bars. Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Can I get them to fall into the pit or something? Look at that. So little damage. At least they stagger sometimes. Oh, this guy is tweaking out. What? The miss. Ah! Okay. Love Crystal Spear with RTSR in Dark Souls 1. So nice. True. True. Super powerful. Okay. Can't use that too much. Don't want to break my blade. I do have the second one. It's not so easy to change that out. Just got to out-heal them. Yeah. Okay. We're good. Everything is fine. This is fine. Derp! Maybe reaching for a Dark Soul? Haha! Okay. Okay. I honestly did not Mastodon Greatsword. What? I did not expect that to end that way. But Charles wins again. Huzzah! Yeah, the names, acronyms for games are usually just decided upon in the first week of its release. Dark and Darker, its acronym is capital D-A, capital D-R. Which is not what I would have expected it to be, but is D-A-D-R. Lowercase a, lowercase r. Dark and Darker being a roguelike multiplayer, medieval fantasy, dungeon crawler, battle royale. Which is a handful. A handful? Mouthful to say. Blades can break? That seems inconvenient, especially if it is a useful weapon. Indeed. Yeah, you can see the durability. That's my least favorite thing about any video game, is weapon durability. And you can see in the bottom left-hand corner where my weapon loadout is. There are red bars beneath the weapons, and that shows how much durability they have. If the red bar is full, that means that you have max durability. So I have half durability on this right-hand weapon right now. And that is not ideal. So we use repair powder and all is well. Saw you from Soft Raking VOD, by the way? Thank you. Yes, I was not all there that day, but I did my best. There is so much to be said on every single one of those games. One of these days I will do a full review of each of them, but I have to, like, come at it from a direction I know people will enjoy, and that will be particular to my view, you know? Unique to me. Just have to sit down and do it one day. I do feel like every time I play through all of the games, I get a new look at it. I learn something about them. Get some perspective. Because if you play each, like any one of the Souls games in a vacuum, without playing them through or next to one another, you don't get the full story. Like playing Dark Souls 3 and then moving on to Dark Souls 2. Or no, what I did recently was I played Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, and then Dark Souls 2. And that back-to-back is a very interesting experience. And it really helps with getting a better idea of what the games truly are in comparison with them. Can armor break? I'd never see that coming normally. Yes, they can, and it even gets, like, battle damage the more broken a thing is. Off we go. One cannot reside within the memory for long. I'm not gonna stay long. Thankfully, at checkpoints, when you sit at the bonfire, is the head gonna come flying anytime soon? If you sit at a bonfire, everything gets repaired mostly. Like, if an item is already broken, it won't. You can't repair it until you pay money at the blacksmith to repair it. Oh my gosh, I keep getting hit by that. But if the weapon isn't, or armor isn't broken, then sitting at a bonfire will repair it. So that's nice. Flip! Flip! I want this item. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to, like, kill him. Do you do more damage if you fight him on this ledge? Because it seems like you may be intended to fight him on that ledge. I've never thought about that. Never thought about doing that. I always expected you'd have to... Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so dead. Wow, you missed. Go for the toes. Okay. You just can't see. Might I go for 2? I don't know. This guy has a nice, small health pool. I appreciate that. Don't flame me. Okay, he does have flame powers. I really like this fight, it's just... camera. Camera, dude. The camera, my good fellow. And the arena is awful for a giant fight. Like the worst arena ever. It's a hallway. Alright. Charles wins again! Yes! Giant's Kinship Ring. Ring of Giants 2 and Giant's Kinship Key. Giant's Kinship Key? What? Looks like it's rain and fire. It is. The giants from across the sea are bombarding this land. From way over there. I don't even know if you can see them. It'd be cool if you could. Ships. Although those are all, like, destroyed. I think those are the ships of the kingdom. The giants, I believe, are too far away to see. They did actually... Wait a minute. No, those are all ships back there. Interesting. Do not want to spoil anything, but would you like some information about their boss? Sure. I doubt that I don't know about it already, but feel free. You are magnificent. Great work. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Hey, I'm sorry about backseating. Can you explain it to me? Backseating? Oh, that's just telling the streamer what to do. That's backseating. It's like the term backseating comes from when someone is driving and then someone in the back seat is telling them how to drive. Like, put your blinker on. Turn there. Slow down. Speed up. You're not, like, it gets annoying because you're the one in the driver's seat and you should be the one driving and paying attention. Even if it's helpful, it can be very annoying. That's what backseating means. I have found out that a lot of people have no idea what the term backseating means on Twitch. Which is odd. Because just about every streamer says it. At some point or another. Of all games you would be in, it would be Bloodborne, probably. Oh yes, I would. That is it. Medieval fantasy is fun because it is fun to imagine a horrible, dark world that is crumbling and filled with plagues and everything, and you are the answer. You are the hero. You are bringing the light into the darkness, right? With Bloodborne, it's a little different because it is a dark place, but it's also Gothic and Victorian, and its beauty is in a different art style entirely. And the world isn't entirely destroyed, right? Like, civilization has taken steps away from the medieval, so there is progress that has been made. It's just been, the world's still been twisted, right? But yeah, I love Bloodborne so much. We'll get back to that as well. See, this is my problem, is that I love Souls games so much that I never find time to play anything else, even if I love other games. This information is second-handed. However, I was told that the giant was the last of his kind, a king that was looking for vengeance because his people were killed by someone in your area. Forgot the name. King Vendrick and Queen Nashandra. Yes, that is true. I believe the last, the king, the giant king, is the same giant that's down in the depths as the last giant. And the reason why the last giant is so angry at you is because you're the one who killed him, or defeated him. Right? Because that's the first boss you can fight. The fastest to get to. And he has, like, he's speared through with a bunch of things, and he should be dead. But when he sees you coming in, he was just laying there, right, and chained up. But when you come in, he gets so mad that he's able to break his chains. Which is indicative of having a reason. Like, why would he get so mad to see you? And that, I think, is why. Agree with the giant lord theory? Yes. Yes. They did used to have, I've seen Zully the Witch on YouTube. Zully the Witch is a great channel, going deep dives on Dark Souls lore and animations and stuff like that. But, okay. I believe we can now go to Drangleic. But anyway, so they have an unused enemy type that is basically just a giant head and shoulders. A giant monstrous head and shoulders. And it is believed, and it says in the game files, Giant King. So the idea was, the original Giant King fight was going to be fighting a giant head in the middle of the sea. And you would be on that parapet, that hallway parapet arena, kind of like the Iron King. There you are. Okay, interesting. You had to kill the giant lord.
My journey is already complete. My name is Shanalot.
Shanalot!
The dragon gave me this name, for I was
Yes.
born with none.
Yeah, the giant's head
I
is
was
like
born of
as big
dragons, contrived by
as
men,
the whole of the area of
by
Majula.
ones who would cozen fate herself.
It's
They
pretty
are the
crazy
ones
to
who
see.
created me. But they failed. I did not come out as intended. Fate would not be bested. And men were cursed once again. If you proceed, Nashandra will come after you. Knowing that you will take the throne and link the fire, she covets the first flame and the great soul. Put Nashandra to rest.
Something odd about this game that I can't parse in terms of lore is it seems to be the case that before Shanalot came to be, there was no curse. Right? No curse of the undead. But then Vendrick found souls, and Aldia did his experiments, and the dragon with the dragons created Shanalot to stave off the curse, but it didn't work, and people were, quote, cursed again. Why, and how, and by whom, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's obvious. Nashandra, right? A coalesced... Oh, hello. Huh. Why are you here now? All I did different was kill the giant lord. Crazy stuff. Still not as big as Ceaseless Discharge. Really? It looked bigger, but I guess Ceaseless Discharge is pretty massive. Nashandra is Manas's daughter, yes. If you can call it that. The lore of Dark Souls 2 is all about the queens. Like, there are 4 queens, 3 of them in the DLCs, that were coalescences of the darkness of Manus, because Manus can never truly die, being one with humanity. As long as humanity lives, Manus lives in their hearts. So, the negative emotions of the kings coalesced into Nashandra, and Nashandra came into being. It seems like she's made up of a bunch of bones and human bodies and things. Yeah, let's make this a big deal. Let's bring in everybody on, well, the 2. Let's make this a raid, boss. That's a lot of queens. Must have gotten a few pawns across the board. True. Classic Vati Vidya. Indeed. I mean, there are 2 things I hate about Dark Souls lore. Number 1 is Elden Ring's Marika and Radagon mystery. It's just completely... whatever. Like, no, it's just... it is. It's the case. It's true. Whatever. Deal with it. And Nashandra just is Manus. And it's like, okay. Why? Everything else has such great, like... there's so much to understand about it. Such great build-up and lore, but those 2 things are just so left alone. But here we are. Are they the same people? Yes. The thing is, that doesn't really help anything, because in Elden Ring, you learn at the end that Marika is Radagon. And that's supposed to be like this big revelation. But it doesn't mean anything to you, because... why would it? What does that mean? I think it's left open to interpretation a lot, and we're just trying to fill in the gaps. Yeah, I don't like that. Dark Souls 1 basically fills in all the gaps, as well as Dark Souls 3, almost. The things that they don't fill in are not very important. Oh! Oh wow. It's a lot of health. Oh, I should stop getting cursed. Ow! I could die. This would be like the first time I die to Nashandra. If I do. Don't you curse laser me. It's a lot of curse. Get... oh man. There it is, folks. Yeah, I will say. Summoning makes bosses a lot harder. Imagine having a fight with the other half of yourself. That would be the Mimic boss fight in Elden Ring. I need to play Ocarina of Time. I do. Don't worry, I believe in you. I believe in myself. I feel like it's not worth summoning. It just makes the boss longer and harder. Makes the boss harder, makes the fight longer. There we go. She has become so long! Oh, weird. Nishandra's worst Dark Souls series boss, other than Bed of Chaos for you. Really? I like her boss fight. Bed of Chaos is so annoying and gimmicky. Nishandra is a pretty straightforward boss in comparison. She has less health. Unless you're in New Game Plus, she does less damage. And the only gimmick is killing the curse spots. Okay. After I beat this... Wow, already cursed. Okay. Well then. After I beat this, if I beat this, rather, I'm going to do a Dark Souls 2 boss thing. It's called tier list. I'm going to explain why. Oh gosh, that's a lot of damage. I find it very disappointing to fight as a final boss. I don't know. I don't know why people feel that. I definitely enjoy this a lot. As long as I'm not getting one shot. I need curse resistance, my goodness. I have a free slot too, that I wasn't using. Huh. Ooh, curse bite ring only 0. Plus 0. Ooh. That's gross. She does dark damage too, though, right? Humanity restored! You died. It's pretty fast. Humanity taken away. Let's see, dark resistance. Does she does. Like, she better. She is a physical form of darkness. But yeah, you're in good company with people who kind of dislike this boss a lot as a final boss. Of course, in this version, Aldia is the true final boss. Just tell them cursing is unprofessional. They lose all power.
Watch your profanity.
Yeah. Tell her. Stop cursing! As the Bible says, out of the mouth comes blessing and cursing. Hot coals are kindled by it. The tongue is a raging fire. Hot coals are kindled by it. And no one can control the power of the tongue. Alright. Alright. Stop cursing.
Watch your profanity.
Ah, good thing is, those things have range. I was unaware. Hip. Better damage. Good. Uh-huh. She does curse damage per hit, too. You know, likey. Oh. And AoE on that laser. Actually have to pay attention to what the boss is doing now. That's kind of nice, honestly. when the original fight is so... I mean, it is, honestly, kind of lame. Because in New Game, she doesn't have, like, any health. Oh. We got more curses. They're not doing anything to me, so we're fine right now. Snap. What is that? That's what that is. Did I hit it? I did. Okay. How did I? Okay. AOE? Yes. It's not okay. Yeah, she's a cool boss. Like, her design is really neat. It's like H.R. Giger, or Geiger, however you say it. I like Geiger, but I think it's actually Giger. She has this, like, gothic dress on. It's kind of cool. I gotta say, I love her character design. She's like alien combined with a goth, a Victorian goth, and the Grim Reaper. It's amazing. The most Tim Burton enemy in any Souls game, I'd say. I'm okay with that. Also, oh my gosh, another. Also, it seems like her body is made up of bones just like Gravelord Nito's was. And the Finitos and the Milfinitos are a big part of the, like, side plot, like the subplot of the story. Victory achieved. Yes! Charles wins! Again!
Slumbers in the realm of ice. Not one of them stood here as you do now. You, conqueror of adversities.
That's me.
Give us your answer.
Time to fight. Poof. We don't need curse, we need fire, right? Yeah, give us your answer. I'm going to kill you. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Now that's a very poor attack for you to do. Oh, that hurts. I'm doing no damage. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Yikes. There we are. He's only vulnerable in very specific spots. Is that a skeleton on her dress? Guess she doesn't need to keep them in a closet. Yeah. She keeps her dresses and her skeletons in the same place. She wears them. Ooh. It's true. It's actually true. Good point. Good point. Lovely dress. Oh, come off it. See, this is annoying. This is... Aldia is far more annoying than Nashandra for me, because it's like... It's totally a gimmick fight. It's definitely a bit of chaos all over again. On purpose. Like, it is. But it's just... I mean, it's less annoying than that. Oh my! I will say. Bit of Chaos is just terrible. Of course, then there is Dragon God. It's just boring. It's a stealth mission in a Souls game. What's up with that? Not okay in my opinion. like, wait until the boss is, oh my gosh. That was Flame of the Fell God there. Wait until the boss is weakened, and then you can do damage. No, I'm not gonna wait for anything. That kind of game development is misinformed, at least. That's a lot of fire and tentacles. Yes, indeed. My goodness. Good heavens! Good heavens! An ever-burning tree man. Interesting how they keep returning to that idea of an ever-burning tree. Would you pipe down? Cool off. Chill. There we go. Oh my gosh. What's it doing? Oh, that. Hey, Pappy. I'll take a half a steak. I'll take a little steak, yeah. No! Salad would be good. I am so slow. Is, tree roots. Fruit Loops, yes. Tree roots. The roots of a tree. Fruit Loops, tree roots. Mm-hmm. Finally, got a hit in. Why you waking me up, he says. Yeah. Make some nice s'mores on this guy. Finally! Yes! Victory achieved. Charles wins again!
Patiently. The throne will certainly receive you. But the question remains. What do you want, truly? Light, dark, or something else entirely?
As always, I must take the throne. What do you want? I'll take a quarter pounder with cheese, extra large fry, Coca-Cola. Satan's lobster slain. Yes, and now my golem friends will have me walk on their backs to the throne. Very helpful folk. A lot like Zelda, now that I think about it.
Who link the fire.
Not Ocarina of Time, but
You
Twilight
who
Princess.
bear the curse. Once
Which
the
came
fire
first?
is linked, souls will flourish anew, and all of this will play out again.
Yay?
It is your choice to embrace or renounce this.
I embrace it. Even if the curse remains, I will always fight for the sake of enduring light. And that's the point. To accept goodness is also to accept a struggle with evil, is the point of souls. If you don't struggle at all, one way or another, you just
Great
become
sovereign,
hollow. inside.
Take your throne.
Oh, the skirt. Man. These models were not built to sit down,
What
were they?
lies ahead? Only you can see.
It would be pretty cool if this skirt weren't floating, clipping into my torso, but, yeah. I think that was fixed, at least better done in Elden Ring. The throne sitting. That's good. We did it, ladies and gentlemen! I did it! You did it with me! Charles wins again, defeats Dark Souls 2 again. Huzzah! Once more. Alright, friends. It is now time for me to do a tier list.